Yep. Okay, so T-Tar. This is going to be rough. Just going to need to throw everything I have at it. I'd love to use my shiny new Mega Dragonite, but not recommended. You're a little low leveled for this, but if push comes to shove. Here's our likely soon-to-make evolve target, Tyranitar the Armor Pokemon. You did this for your research, huh? As you expect from the name, it possesses impressive defenses. This may be a long fight. But my Scrafty should do well against a Tyranitar in terms of type matchups. And in any case, this Tyranitar needs our help, so we'll simply have to do it. I bet you could handle this on your own if you had to, but you can count on Scrafty and me for help. Yeah, boy, here we go. Here's going to be a tough one. Why did I do that? Wrong button. Wrong button yet again. Alright. Let's see if you have the power necessary to do this. just walked right into that one. Keep my distance for now. Whoa, where'd you come from? And checkmate. All these wild Pokemon gathering in Lumiose and all this rogue Mega Evolution? I'll be relieved when we can finally figure out the cause and put these mysteries to bed. I'll keep looking into it on my end as well. Okay, the last one is Starmie, which is very fitting for who we're teaming up with. Okay, so it's Stillwater Psychic, I believe. So... no. So many of the good grass types are also poison. That's problematic. Chandelore's too risky. T-Tor would be risky too, but... It's a risk I'm willing to take. Aggron would be a pretty good wall. Well, worst comes to worst. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, I think that'll do. Problem is, half my team's poison type, but... ah, well. Not much I can do about it. Actually, come to think of it. Alpha Arbok is quite amusing. Again, though, Arbok got the shortest end of every stick possible. It should have gone to Mega. I agree with the people that say it should be the dark poison type it was always meant to be. Not these goofballs. Hold on, you lots. You don't want to mess with the Pokemon up ahead. It's shredded Mega Power or whatever, and it's ready to blow. No one's getting by me. Feels like I've seen you two before, though. It's the sewer, ain't it? And the other one. Well, trainers as strong as you two ought to be alright. Come on, then. Follow me. For goodness sake. Which imbecile let two civilians waltz in here when I specifically said to block off the area? Mr. Philippe, hi, what are you doing here? We received word of a Pokemon behaving erratically. We cannot allow any Lumio City resident to be harmed, so we came to evaluate the situation. I thought that if need be, I could take care of the situation personally. Your intel was spot on. The erratic Pokemon you were warned about is at risk of undergoing rogue Mega Evolution. I know, right? And we're here to calm it down. I see. So you're trying to keep Lumio safe, just like us. Problem is, I'm here on direct orders from the boss. He would hardly be pleased if I simply stepped aside for you. I'm sure you understand. Then what are we supposed to do? It's simple. If Nitsua defeats my team, then I will be unable to take on other opponents. Of course. True trainer needs to be ready for anything, I suppose, but I wasn't expecting this. There's a lot of irony to it as well. Okay, game, I get it. Mega Evolution proves our bond. Let me show you the true beauty of Skarmory. I still love the gold finish, but I'm curious as to what its shiny looks like. True strength lies in drawing out the full strength of your Pokemon, huh? I see you've been owning your skills. Time for us to withdraw, you lot. We can leave things to Team MZ. I can understand why the boss holds you in such high regard. When I first met the boss, I thought nobody could possibly surpass him. Yet now I find that the world may be bigger than I ever imagined. Just take a look behind you, buddy. That's kind of funny coming from you, Philippe. You're older than Kimbo and the rest of us. Age matters little when it comes to greatness. In my childhood years, I was already formidable in physical strength and in talent, and in my talent for battles. As such, I was able to keep the local ruffians under control, and under my command. But I was still nothing but a young fool. I was strong, yes, but that didn't put food on the table. It was only thanks to Lysander's support that I managed to survive those days. That wasn't the case for Mr. Corbeau. He negotiated with Lysander, convincing the man to give him seed money for his ventures. Mr. Corbeau started up all sorts of businesses, security services, Pokemon couriers, even some things that perhaps weren't entirely above board. He was quite the little upstart, so me and my gang thought he needed to be taught a lesson. Yet young Mr. Corbeau and his partner Venipede gave us the slip at every turn, always one step ahead until we were forced to admit defeat. He outdid us completely, and in an area entirely unrelated to Pokemon battles. Ever since then, he has been the only person I call my boss. Maybe I should have told you all that. In exchange for your science, please take this. This is a water stone, right? Use it on that partner of yours. It will surely help you protect Lumiose. Now please make sure to handle things here. If this city goes down, the Rust Syndicate will have no clients left to work with after all. If I use the stone Philippe gave me, it'll be a Starmie versus Starmie. Think I should do it? Sure, why not? I mean, it was a gift. Right, yeah, okay. All about my partner, then we've got to go calm that rogue Mega Starmie. Before Starmie's rogue Mega Evolution sets in, want me to heal? If it's not too much trouble, I don't really need it, but thanks. Make sure you and Dragalge stay safe, okay? Oh, I think that's my first yawn tonight. Ugh. Alright, everyone make your Patrick Star memes. Yeah, oh crap, you're right. It really is. I never put 2 and 2 together. That makes perfect sense. That's quite the tackle. Ouch. It's the thumb guy from Spy Kids, you're right. This has to be the silliest Mega Evolution I've seen. Good work. That's another rogue Pokemon successfully calmed. These battles really take it out of you, huh? I know we gotta help these poor Pokemon and stop their suffering, but geez, they don't let up with their super fierce attacks. And all that running around dodging, it leaves me absolutely starving. Do you think Lumios's restaurants might have started all this as a plot to bring in customers? Nah, couldn't be. That'd be wild. Looks like we've taken care of all the rogue Pokemon that Vinny reported. Why don't we regroup at the hotel for now? True. That was Urbane. I'm guessing once it's back at Hotel Z to debrief. Well, like a post-mortem at this point. Ugh. Hey, it's almost like loan sharks are bad people. Oh, wait. Too soon? That's another wave of Rogue Mega Evolution dealt with. As usual, it's largely thanks to your efforts. In fact, you really outdid yourself this time. I'm so glad we got you on Team MZ. Hey, AZ, can I ask you something? Yes? What is it, my young friend? You keep saying we need to find the strongest Mega Evolution user. But how do we determine that? Like, how do we know which trainer's the actual strongest? That is up to Floette to decide. How do you mean? I mean it will require the greatest of Mega Evolution users to handle Floette's true power. For the moment, let us simply be glad that you all continue to succeed in calming rogue Pokemon. But how do we know how Floette would even decide who's the strongest? Maybe it's gotta be a Pokemon trainer that Floette thinks she can rely on? Well, that must be her. Says who? Grisham. So it's finally time. You're in arm's reach of rank A now, the very top of the ZA Royale. Just one question. Who the heck is Grisham? Does anyone know? Odd that they made it to rank B, but managed to keep their face secret. Some folks prefer not to show their face in their profile photo. They want to keep their daily lives and their ZA Royale activities separate. Some people sign up using pseudonyms or nicknames too. That's true, but still. How are you supposed to find them to have your promotion match? You'll have to wait for them to find you, I guess? And risk things getting worse with Prism Tower? No way. We can't just sit back and wait. Could ask Emma. Yeah, she's our best bet. Let's head to the Looker Bureau, Nitsura, and try to find more about this Grisham. Looks like the competition to see who hits rank A first has begun. who joins the ZA Royale under a false name. There are some strange people out there. The strongest Mega Evolution user. Another role I should have fulfilled, and yet failed to. Alright, let's rip this band-aid off. What do I have to do? What hoops do I have to jump through at this point? Right. That's not what I'm talking about. I already know about that. Level 50? My word. Pokemon here are bulky, as can be. Darn. So it runs away. Why did I think that would work? Don't even get me started at this point. Jeez, why did that take so long to find one? Grrr. Well, that's a good nature from what I'm wanting out of it. You get off the luxury balls. Alright, so what's the mystery Pokemon here? Drampa. That's the only thing I haven't caught here. I'm guessing that it only shows up at certain times. Probably only shows up at night, considering I haven't seen one yet. Drampa is not a Pokemon I would have expected to get any attention, but fun fact, because of Drampa and Phalanx, we now have a Mega Evolution for every generation now. Because if you saw the reveal for the DLC, even Paldea has one now. Clefairy, Clefable, and Alpha Clefable nonetheless. I like the fact that they're dancing. That makes a lot of sense. Kangaskhan. I guess in Drampa is a rare spawn. Ah, freaking A. So this character is actually supposed to have an Eevee on her squad. Problem is, I'm at a loss as to who to swap out. Yes, it's not the most original thing for this sort of character, but okay, it has the move. Okay, so it's in my bag again. Took me so bloody long just to capture one Eevee. Just grr. Alright, there's it, there you are. Probably should have done that before stuffing berries down its gullet, but oh well. It's still new. Well, let's go to the cafe first. Yeah, I'll do that after.